Yeah, wherever, that's right. There's one there, and I think there's wherever you want to sit. There's
Mr.
two
Chairman,
mics.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman. Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hold on. Do you have a point of order?
Yes, I do, Mr.
What's your
Chairman.
point of order?
I would like to ask Mr. Giuliani to please stand and
You're
raise
out.
your
No,
right
that
hand
is not a point of
to
order,
please
man.
be sworn before
Not a
this
point of
committee.
order.
Mr. Chairman,
Please stop.
Mr.
That is
Chairman,
out of line. You're
it
out of order.
Mr. Chairman, it is.
You have a point of order.
Yes, I do, Mr.
What's
Chairman.
your point of order?
My under the law, I have the right before this committee as a representative to swear any witness before this committee to uphold the law. That is my
not gonna
right
allow
as
that.
It's my right as a
Allow
representative.
that. Let's continue. And let
Mr. Chair, I appeal the rule of the chair, and I'd like to ask the committee to please take a vote on this ruling because it is my right as a representative to make sure that anybody before this committee is truthful, and we have the right as members to swear anybody.
All right, then let's call the roll.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman. A motion to swear a witness in requires a vote of this committee.
No, it does not.
All right, we're gonna go at ease. All right, so you call the roll on the motion, which is to appeal the ruling of the chair.
On the motion to appeal the ruling of the chair, Chair Hall,
No.
Representatives Riley,
No.
Weber,
No.
S. Johnson,
No.
LeFave,
No.
Schroeder, C.A. Johnson,
Yes.
Camilleri,
Yes.
LeGrand. Mr. Chair, you have 3 yeas, 5 nays, no pass. With that, the ruling of the chair stands.
If I understand your testimony, you're saying that about 14 days before the election, your supervisor, Carla, told you that people could vote without ID. You said that for your peace of mind, you insisted that people provide ID. Are you aware that people in Michigan can vote without identification? In fact, I've always voted that way. Are you aware of that, ma'am?
Are you? No.
And if you don't have the driver's license, you have to submit an affidavit, and also you have to have a passport or something, photo ID. That's my understanding.
Okay, you're confused. Thank you. When did you convey the narrative? Do you recall the date that you gave that to the Trump legal team? Well, they're here with you now, and they heard your story, and it's not the first time they heard it. When did you tell them?
I have
When did you
not
give them
spoken
essentially
directly
the narrative?
to Mr. Giuliani.
Pardon? I'm not asking you to finesse here. I'm asking you, when did you tell them the narrative that
When
you're
did I
telling us
write
now?
my first affidavit? November 8th.
Thank you. That's a great place to start. Thanks.
Right,
All right.
but does that answer your question?
I
Because
think it does.
it was
If
sent to
it's-
Lauren
if it's-
McLaughlin.
If the
And I
narrative,
don't
I
know
think
if
we're
he
good here.
got it.
We'll move on.
My question here is why we're not seeing the poll book off by 30,000 votes. That's not the case.
What did you guys do? Take it and do something crazy to it?
I'm just saying the numbers are not off by 30,000 votes. So
I know what
are you
I
saying
saw.
that they're filling in?
I know what I
names?
saw, and I signed something saying that if I'm wrong, I can go to prison. Did you?
Representative Camilleri.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Giuliani, this committee heard testimony from a bipartisan group of county clerks in Michigan. One was a Democrat and 2 were Republicans. They testified that they found no evidence whatsoever of widespread irregularities in this election, and they lauded the municipal clerks and their teams who run elections in Michigan for their tireless effort and commitment to free, fair, and safe elections. Your team has now lost 39 court cases in the aftermath of the election, with judges ruling that there is inadequate evidence to support the sweeping claims that you are making and repeating here tonight, and the unprecedented relief that you are seeking. Yesterday, we learned that U.S. Attorney General William Barr has similarly found no evidence whatsoever of widespread irregularities that are worth investigating. If our local clerks, state and federal judges across the country, and the highest-ranking law enforcement official in the United States cannot find any substance to or any merit in any of your arguments, why should we? Why should we sit here in the show that you are partaking in and taking around the country if no one has found any evidence whatsoever of any of your wrongdoing?
This is a swindle. It's a con job. It's the theft of an election. And it was carried out by the same method in the city of Detroit.
It should be about us electing our own elected officials. And wouldn't you agree that we have elected our own elected official? And are you saying that some of us should not, our votes don't count?